Have you ever pondered on the enigmatic ways in which alcohol interacts with the intricate organ nestled within our skulls, the brain? Today we delve deeper into this captivating topic, exploring the immediate and enduring effects of alcohol on our most vital organ. Beginning with how alcohol affects the neurotransmitters in the brain, these messengers of information become disrupted, thereby altering the way the brain looks and works. This disruption can result in changes in mood and behavior, impaired judgment, or even difficulty in moving. In the short term, alcohol can cause temporary effects like memory loss and blackouts, while in the long run, excessive drinking can lead to serious concerns like brain damage, mental health problems, and alcohol dependence. However, this doesn't mean we must completely abstain from consuming alcohol to protect our brain health. There are ways to ensure we're supporting our brain while enjoying a glass or two. This can be through moderate consumption, staying hydrated, and ensuring a nutritious diet. So let's delve into these aspects and understand the complex relationship of alcohol with the brain. Our first destination, the domain of judgment and coordination. Alcohol, intriguingly, is a master manipulator of these abilities. How, you might ask? It works its mischief as a depressant. This means that it slows down the functioning of your brain. But what's the impact of this? You start experiencing sluggish, uncoordinated movements. You may feel as if you're moving underwater, every gesture requiring more effort and concentration than it should. And there's more. Alcohol, the crafty culprit, also clouds your decision-making abilities. It's akin to trying to make sense of a road through a thick, impenetrable fog. You're no longer capable of making clear, rational choices. Instead, your decisions are hazy, blurred by the intoxicating influence of alcohol. What does this all mean for your day-to-day tasks? Well, under the influence, even the simplest tasks can become Herculean challenges. Imagine trying to tie your shoelaces, but they feel like heavy iron chains. Or attempting to text a friend, but the letters on the screen morph into a confusing jumble. That's the true impact of alcohol on your cognition and motor skills. Venturing next into the realm of memory and learning, we uncover the devastating influence of alcohol. It possesses the uncanny ability to disrupt these pivotal processes in our brain. When we consume alcohol, it interferes with the part of our brain responsible for forming new memories. This disruption can lead to gaps in memory, a phenomenon colloquially referred to as blackouts. But how does it exactly work? When alcohol enters the bloodstream, it affects the neuron pathways, impeding the synaptic connections between the cells. This occurs because alcohol inhibits glutamate, a neurotransmitter that typically increases brain activity and energy levels. Additionally, it increases the activity of GABA, another neurotransmitter that slows down brain activity. This combination leads to a decrease in overall brain communication, thus affecting the way the brain functions and appears. This interference also impacts the brain's ability to process and retain information. The more alcohol we consume, the more our cognitive abilities are impaired, making it challenging to encode new information into our long-term memory. This is why heavy drinking sessions often result in fragmented, incomplete memories, or in the worst cases, total memory loss. Thus, alcohol effectively sabotages our brain's learning and memory processes. Our narrative now pivots to the intricacies of mood alterations. The brain, a biological marvel, operates as a complex mood regulator. With a network of neurotransmitters and hormones, it controls our emotions from joy to sadness, anger to contentment. However, when alcohol enters the picture, it can disrupt this delicate balance with far-reaching effects. Alcohol can distort the communication channels in the brain, leading to erratic mood swings, bouts of crippling anxiety, and spiraling into the depths of depression. This isn't a mere tweaking of your mood, but more akin to hijacking of your usual emotional state. It forces your emotional vehicle off its steadfast path, veering into detours that frequently culminate in unexpected and often alarming destinations. It's as though you've handed the wheel of your emotional well-being over to a substance that's ill-equipped to navigate the complex terrain of human emotions. Now, let's delve deeper into the repercussions of alcohol on the brain's architecture. Regular, heavy drinking specifically can cause dramatic alterations in the brain. It can result in shrinking brain tissue, a process that involves the death of brain cells and reduction of connections between them. This can lead to a decrease in brain mass, affecting areas primarily responsible for learning and cognitive functions. In addition, alcohol exacerbates the enlargement of the ventricles, the fluid-filled spaces within the brain. This expansion can cause pressure on surrounding tissues, disrupting their normal functioning and leading to potential damage. These notable anatomical alterations can have far-reaching effects on cognitive abilities. It can problem-solving skills, making it more challenging to think logically or critically. It may also severely limit the attention span, making concentration on tasks more difficult and reducing the ability to process information efficiently. Thus, the effects of alcohol on the brain are not only physical but also deeply influence mental capacity and performance. Onward to neurotransmitter function, delving deeper into the effects alcohol has on the brain's neurotransmitters. These neurotransmitters are not just your standard chemicals, but act as an essential communication line that transmits signals throughout your body. Now, alcohol, with its complex nature, can manipulate these neurological gatekeepers in various ways. For instance, it has the power to amplify the effects of inhibitory neurotransmitters. These neurotransmitters, generally responsible for calming brain and promoting relaxation, are put into overdrive, leading to exaggerated feelings of relaxation and even sedation. On the other side of the coin, alcohol can also play a suppressive role and decrease the effects of excitatory neurotransmitters. These types of neurotransmitters, which typically promote alertness and energy, are dampened. Alcohol comes into the picture. This overwhelming suppression by alcohol results in making you feel sluggish, lethargic, and overall slowing down the brain's usual bustling activity. Thus, the effects of alcohol on the brain's neurotransmitters are both complex and profound, leading to a spectrum of physiological and psychological changes. Our expedition delves further into the heart of darkness as we explore the amplified risk of dependency. Alcohol has a sinister ability to alter the neural pathways in our brains, creating a compelling and almost irresistible urge to consume more. This is not merely a change, but a complete rewiring process. Imagine our brain as a complex electrical system, and alcohol being the rogue electrician, twisting and turning the wires in a way they were not designed to function. This is the somber realm of addiction, a place of shadows and where the brain's reward system is not only manipulated but completely hijacked. The reward system, which evolved to ensure our survival by driving us towards beneficial activities, gets tricked into associating alcohol with necessity. This misdirected pairing results in an insatiable desire for alcohol, turning regular urges into a relentless driving force. And so, the need for alcohol ceases to be just a craving, but becomes a commanding force, steering the direction of the affected individual's life. As we delve deeper, we enter the frightening territory of severe brain damage. Chronic, heavy drinking, an act of consuming excessive amounts of alcohol over a prolonged period, can wreak havoc on the brain, leading to severe and irreversible damage. This damage isn't just a minor inconvenience, it is a substantial, life-altering impairment that can drastically affect a person's ability to function normally. A prime example of this is a condition known as Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome. Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome is a grave disorder marked by pronounced memory problems, profound confusion, and debilitating coordination difficulties, making everyday tasks a monumental challenge. These symptoms result from the death of brain cells due to excessive alcohol. It's a condition that can leave an individual dependent on others for basic care, a fate that one wouldn't wish upon anyone. The impact of heavy drinking on brain health is not to be underestimated. It's more than just occasional forgetfulness or a stumble here and there. The consequences can extend far beyond the immediate effects, leading to a significant decline in cognitive abilities, impaired judgment, and emotional instability, which can persist even after the cessation of alcohol consumption. The long-lasting effects of such drinking habits on the brain are indeed significant and can alter the course of a person's life. Moving on, we delve deeper into the realm of sleep disruptions linked to alcohol consumption. Despite the common perception that alcohol serves as a sleep aid, the reality is far different. Alcohol indeed disrupts the sleep cycle in multiple ways. Initially, it may cause drowsiness and facilitate the onset of sleep, but as the night progresses, it becomes a hindrance to a sound sleep. When the alcohol's effect wears off in the middle of the night, it leads to increased awakenings and a decrease in overall sleep time. Furthermore, it inhibits the brain's ability to enter the deep restorative stages of sleep, also known as REM sleep. These stages of sleep are crucial for cognitive functions such as memory consolidation and mood regulation. Without sufficient REM sleep, your brain struggles to function optimally, leading to impaired cognitive abilities, a lack of concentration, and mood swings. In summary, while alcohol might initially seem like a lullaby, it turns out to be a sleep disruptor, robbing us of the critical restorative sleep stages needed for our brain to function at its best. Finally, we delve deeper into the amplified danger of neurological disorders. Long-term alcohol use can considerably heighten the risk of conditions such as stroke and dementia. The process is quite alarming. Alcohol tends to thin the blood, and this can result in blood clots, ultimately leading to a stroke. Increased alcohol consumption has been linked to a higher risk of high blood pressure, a primary stroke cause. Regarding dementia, long-term alcohol consumption can lead to the death of brain cells and a significant decrease in the brain's size. It can also cause wet brain or Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, a brain disorder due to thiamine deficiency, which can lead to dementia-like symptoms. This further emphasizes the staggering influence alcohol can have on the brain. The brain's structure and function can be severely impacted as alcohol interferes with the brain's communication pathways. These disruptions can lead to changes in mood and behavior, and make it harder to think clearly and move with coordination. Thus, the profound impact of alcohol on the brain goes far beyond the immediate effects we commonly perceive. In summary, the effects of alcohol on the brain are extensive, having both wide-ranging and profound impacts. It hampers judgment and coordination, severely affecting an individual's ability to make sensible decisions or carry out physical tasks. It disrupts memory and learning, leading to forgetfulness and difficulty acquiring new knowledge or skills. What's more, it alters mood, often resulting in heightened emotions or mood swings. Where it gets even more severe is in its influence on brain structure. Alcohol consumption can cause the brain to shrink, particularly in the frontal lobe, which is responsible for important cognitive skills such as emotional expression, problem-solving, memory, and motor function. Affecting neurotransmitter function in the brain, alcohol can disrupt the balance of these chemical messengers, leading to changes in behavior, mood, and cognition. It interferes with the brain's communication pathways and can affect the way the brain looks and works, thereby altering both physical and psychological functionality. Alcohol's long-term also heighten the risk of dependency, promoting a vicious cycle of addiction where a person relies on alcohol to prevent withdrawal symptoms. This leads to a significant increase in the risk of brain damage, as chronic heavy drinking can lead to conditions like Wernicke-Korsakoff syndrome, a neurological disorder caused by a lack of thiamine in the brain, which can result in severe brain damage. Moreover, the long-term consumption of alcohol can disrupt sleep patterns, leading to insomnia and other sleep-related disorders. It raises the risk of neurological disorders such as alcohol-related dementia and neuropathy. All these facts serve as a stark reminder that while alcohol may offer temporary relaxation or escape, its long-term effects on the brain can be debilitating, harmful, and far from relaxing.